My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to the Darkest Republic, a State of the Darkest Dungeon. Oh, baby, we're back. Alright, so we've definitely got to start capitalizing on the increases that we've made over here. So we're looking for a veteran mission. That's right, we said we were doing a veteran mission. We were doing this one or this one. I think it was. Yes, for the Raider Talisman. This is a long one, which is fine because I will have a healer. I'll probably have Darker. Wield event? I mean, we're going to the Warrens. You're not really helped by any of those. Yeah, not really. You have Slow Draw, Thanatophobia, Witness. You're not really harmed by any of them, to be fair, at the same time. I could probably take, like, another double... No, I can't. Deporter's gone too high up in levels. Dang it! Danged it? Alright. Well, let's look. Who among you is great in the Warrens? Sexy Sonic is fine in the Warrens. You are a Wield Explorer. You're unerring for... That's range skills, of course. So you actually don't even... Tome Mole doesn't even have anything good. Why do I have Tome Mole? Did you, like, lose a Faded perk or something like that? I don't know if there's any reason for me to have you. Noir also similarly not good, but you are a Jester, and I like Jesters. Lazingu. Quick Reflexes, Hard Noggin, again, not that important. God, none of your motherfuckers are even slightly good in the Warrens. Specifically. You're good, but not specifically in the Warrens. Okay, let's see. If I want to go to the Warrens, I'm definitely taking Runeville. I'm definitely taking at least one Houndmaster. So you're coming along. Now, if I'm taking Runeville, I might actually want to go with the... I don't have a high enough level, damn it. I was about to say, I might want to go with a marking party, so I'll take a Bounty Hunter, but the Bounty Hunter isn't high enough level to really capitalize upon that. I don't really have anyone else, except for another Deporter that focuses on marks. So I might take off your mark and... I guess give you Lick Wounds? Yeah, there's no real reason to have you have Target Whistle. Except it does debuff protection. But then you're gonna stun them anyway if we do... God damn it, none of those are really good. You hate everything, and you're irrepressible. I just like you, to be honest. I just like having you. Unfortunately, where would you have to be? You'd have to be in the back of the party. Weird. Hang on, let's think about this for a second. You'd be in the back of the party, you'd be able to use all of your skills, except in beast form, where you would need to transform to move yourself forward using Slam. Which is melee, forward 1. Accuracy base is decent. I might have to give you some accuracy skill if I want you to use that, though. Moves yourself forward 1. You knock them back by 2. How many things in the Warrens do I really want to knock back? I can't think of any off the top of my head, to be completely honest. The negative dodge, negative speed is also... it's fine. I thought that was a stun. I thought Slam was supposed to be a stun attack. Evidently I was incorrect about that. So it's just a knockback. I'm just trying to think, is a third slot Veteran Abomination worth it? Or do I want to take, like, Quivermol? I think it's Quivermol or Bousnoir. I mean, both of them have the same skill set. So it's basically down to who has the better abilities, and that's definitely just Quivermol. Because of... Oh, but you have Clodder, which is actually surprisingly good here. And if you're going to be one of my bleeding party... Okay, yeah, you have Clodder. And you've even got Armor Tinker, so you'll make it cheaper for me to actually take you out on the mission. Because your armor only costs that in an upgrade. But this is only 400 difference. You know what? Fuck it. Okay. This is 5 extra dodge base and a bunch extra speed. These are really important, the upgrades here. 15 and 28 to 20 and 35. That's so big. That is so damn big. Alright, it's definitely Quiv Animal. Now, frontline party member. Well, Darker has to be in there. It's either Darker or Rosingu. I mean, there's no reason to take you specifically. Is there? I mean, I think I'll actually still take Darker. Mostly because he has the hexes. And I can debuff damage from a target that I think is about to really give me a walloping. So this means I need a frontline party member only. I think that definitely has to be a Hellion. I don't want to level Bodecuck up though, because then she becomes unusable. I think I want to keep her for when I get a veteran boss mission. We're 6 minutes into the episode and I still haven't decided what party I'm going with. Let's just arbitrarily decide one. It's either Feralpus or Patch Spoke. And we'll take Feralpus. Yeah. Perfect. You've also got Mankind Hater. That makes you a little better in this as well. Dark Temptation. Necromania. Tippler. Definitely doesn't matter here. Okay. Now, the rest of you need to make sure that you are all leveled up as well as can be. Runeville. No, you aren't. I think I'll even upgrade your Lick Wounds. Yeah. Darker. I hate the amount of money I'm spending right now, but I need it. And you go from 3 points of bleed to 3 points of bleed, 4 points of bleed to 4 points of bleed. Okay, so it just increases its base chance to bleed and its crit mod. That's not huge. But I want it. I'm gonna feel bad about it. I feel bad about that. Okay, Darker, I really want to increase your things because you are real weak right now. You know what? We have to sell some trinkets. We do. We definitely do. I've been putting this off for a while. Book of Rage. Not using it. It's either Book of Rage plus Martyr Seal. But I can't use that. That's way too late game to focus on. Alright, Book of Rage. You are deleted. Goodbye. Debuff Amulet is nice. I actually like that. I never really use the Paralyzer Crest because I always have a stun party member being someone else. But that might be really good in the late game, so I'm not certain about that. I kind of want to keep the Medic's Greaves, just for versatility in that character. Everyone that has a stun that I use regularly has a better way to get stun skill chance up than a stun amulet. Is that strictly true? I don't think that's actually strictly true. Negative disease resist I hate using. We have better ways to get max HP. Leper, unfortunately, is always doing too much damage to take that. I never use 2 warrior caps anymore. Nor the disease charm. Debuff charm's not important. Stun charm definitely not as well. Okay, let's go get some equipment. First off, this has to happen. Right. And then I'm doing this just to increase his crit, his dodge, and his HP. I don't care about his damage. Oh, it also increases his speed. Wow, that's actually incredible. Okay, that's our party. That's our mission. Now let's do our trinkets. And now we're 9 minutes into the episode without having started anything. Good god damn! Alright, stack damage. I think it's just stack damage on her. I also don't want you to move back, to be completely honest. I might actually want to just give you heavy boots. How many things in the Warrens push you back from the front of the party? Actually, there's the pig what pushes you back to the very back of the party. That's annoying. Push her back to the very back of the party, and what can she do? She can actually break through from the very back as well. You know what? If she can break through from the very back, she's still not useless. She's fine. She's just going to stack damage at that point. I think it might be Sunring Legendary Bracer. Whole load extra damage, a little bit extra accuracy. You need your crit chance, so I'm definitely not taking that from you. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, it's either that or the Solar Bracer instead of the Sun Ring. Extra 2% crit. Is that worth extra 15% damage? I don't think it is. Okay, Runeville. You are mostly using range, but you also use melee. It's not that difficult to bleed people down here, so you've got 129 base. What is your base? 129 as well. Your bleed is higher, so I'll give you bleed up. Or will I? God damn it. I do want the cudgel weight. I also want the steady bracer, though. It's just whether or not I can afford to give you the bleed amulet, basically, is the choice here. Alright, I think you'll take the bleed amulet. And your lucky die. And then we get to the very back of the party where you take Unia's head and the Book of Sanity. Of course you do. And I've unequipped all trinkets because I hit the wrong button. Whoops. I was just trying to sort everything. It's fine. It's fine. It'll only take me a few seconds to re-equip everything on everyone who deserves the things what they are equipped with. Look at me, a veritable wordsmith. Sort by rarity, and let's leave. Okay, we are going on a very long mission. Take 2 full stacks of food. That many medicinal herbs. God damn, I'm not gonna have many for torches. Ugh! Alright, I need to sell some more trinkets. Paralyzer Crest, get the hell out of here. Oh, we have to be real bad about a lot of these things, unfortunately. Ugh. Slippery Boots, goodbye. Vengeful Greaves, sayonara. God damn, I spent way too much money on the upgrades. Or spent, rather, I should use the past tense. Four shovels. I think the rest of it just needs to go into food. Because again, we still have an unreliable healer. Take 1 more of each. Take 2 more of that. Okay, we'll go. 1 less anti-venom. Should be fine. Fine. We'll embark. I'm just nervous, you know? It's a long dungeon. Haven't got a reliable healer. He is a healer, a dedicated healer, but he's not reliable. That's the problem. He rolls a 0 in a certain circumstance, and we're fucked.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Oh, hang on. Okay, so there is a gap there. Let's see if we have a way that can actually traverse all of these rooms without missing a single one. Actually, we can. We have to revisit the base room, but we're revisiting it through a new corridor, so it's fine. We go around here, loop back up, go around, and then... perfect. We can snake it. So we revisit a single room, but we're not revisiting corridors, which is important. This is also really important because it's extra food. That was actually a super low roll on what I could have gotten there. I'm sad about it. Iron Swan. Oh, nice dodge. Okay, do I want to slice off here? Try and get... oh, wow, because of your protection, I won't even get the kill. Okay, I'm just going to use it across the harvest, that is. Hook him right where it hurts. Because anywhere else would be stupid. Ooh, negative 10% bleed. Sorry, negative 10% disease resist. That's annoying. Get the heal off. Bleed him for 6 damage, so you only really healed for 4. Very nice, and Iron Swan.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Couldn't hit the buttons hard enough. Don't bleed her. God damn it! Stacks her bleed. Okay, she's gonna have to cure that bleed. It's 5 per turn for a little too long.
Impressive.
Some stress resist. Very nice. You actually don't die yet, so I need to kill you.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
That's only 2 more rounds now, though. So that's 10 damage. 10 damage for a single bandage? Yeah, I should do it. I'm not happy about it, though. Thank you for the heal. Don't bleed her. Thank you. And now I just got to do stress resist. Stress down, rather. It also gives a buff of stress resist, but that's not... It's neither here nor there at the moment. Does get bled, but that's fine.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Still need those.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
And I'll start a stack of Onyx. I really don't care about the crest that much right now. You need a lot of crest in the late game to deal with the Survivalist and level up her buildings, but I don't even use the Survivalist yet.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
I have actually never heard that line before. I am very surprised. I thought I'd heard every line this game had to offer. Or at least, you know, the common ones.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I really need to increase my scouting chance somehow. Probably gonna have to be through Hound's Watch. Have the doggy increase my scouting chance a little.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Ritz, probably diseased. Yeah, tetanus. Tetanus is bad. What is tetanus again?
Ringing ears.
Are you kidding me?
Blurred vision.
Can you fucking
The
just
end
hold off for a
approaches.
second? Double crit him in the back. -5 accuracy and -5 crit. That's kind of annoying because it means his heals are going to be a lot less powerful than they could be. I'm going to spread the bleed across the party so that Harvest is super effective as well. Half expected another crit, to be honest. Well, there's the crit I was talking about.
Well struck.
Okay, dies to his bleed. Doesn't die to his bleed, doesn't die to his bleed. Damn it. So now this one dies to his bleed, so there's only one that can actually take an
Slow
action.
Death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
And rabies! Nope.
A death by inches.
I'm actually going to stall for a while here to try and reduce as much stress as possible. Hug your dog, get yourself some HP. And you can't move backwards. Wow, so you're gonna have to pass the turn if I want? Nope. Just roll
As
that.
the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
If I wanted to stall there, I was gonna have to pass the turn on her, and that's a little too much. That is a little too dedicated to passing. Scouting, thank you. Figures. No traps, nor secret rooms, so it really didn't matter that I got to scout that much. Surprised. Okay, gotta kill the damage. Sorry, the stress dealer, especially at the start of a dungeon. As soon as possible.
Ground quakes.
God damn, nice crit. You can only really heal right now. Which is worthwhile, because you did need a heal.
Confidence
Perfect.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Only one of them gets to act now. As long as it doesn't crit, we're fine. Yeah, small bleed, but it's like 3, 2, yeah, 2. Stop bleeding my characters, thank you. Unfortunately, nothing I can do to a front party member again. Hopefully I get the Houndmaster first, yeah, so I can cudgel him. And then I won't have to worry about him acting. While I do that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Spelled incorrectly. S-E-I-Z-E for seize. There's actually a surprising amount of typos in this game. I found a lot of them while in early access, but again, I shrugged it off and I was like, oh, okay, they probably haven't done an incredible amount of localization, string-based QA for stuff like that. Like, does it really matter that much at that point? No, not to me. But now, it's in full release, and there were 2 typos. I was watching Bear Taffy's stream the day this came out, and there were 2 typos in the announcement of the Darkest Dungeon missions. Like, come on. I think it was believe was spelt wrong, and then sacrifice was like sacrifice. Like, it was spelt incorrectly, let's say that much. I'm not having a go, it's just... These ones aren't, like, misspells... Sorry, aren't misspells. These all would have been caught up by actually just a spell checker. Ooh, nice scout. Pretty wide scout as well. Nice. Move down this way. You actually have a decent chance for the trap disarm. I'm gonna roll you for some stress heal. Nice. Because with Yunya's head, he is gonna be fairly stressed out at most points here. Another hunger event. I am surprised, to be honest. Getting a lot of hunger here. Are you kidding me? I have to go backwards because I've got just a curio here to check. I didn't take any holy water, perfect. Okay, now we can continue. Okay, pop a bandage on it. Damn! Okay, so if you're wondering why we got such a great result there, it's because we're in Darklight, so we've got a bunch more loot. I want both of them, but I can't really... I mean, like, that's the best I can do in terms of not losing much. We really ought to run some low-light dungeons. I only like doing short dungeons in low-light, though. If the dungeon's any longer than that, you almost always lose someone. Just in my experience. That probably wasn't necessary. Actually, probably wasn't even a good idea. I just looked at them and I saw 3 enemies and I was like, oh yeah, I'll be able to get some stress heals off here. Hooked him right where it hurt. Nice dodge. Roll a breakthrough. Slap him from the skies. Now, that should work.
Devastating blow.
I rolled across both of them so that I could possibly get a crit, which is exactly what ended up happening for some stress heal.
Great is the weapon that cuts.
Because one of them was already going to die anyway. I shouldn't have rolled that. I should have rolled a normal attack, because now she's really strongly debuffed for a while.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay. Ryan, did you know, in fact I'm almost certain you did, that
Blockages are unsurprising.
overconfidence
These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
is a slow and insidious killer? Uh-huh. Hits 2 targets that are pretty easy to bleed. I think I actually just go for the stun on this target, to be completely honest. 100% chance at that stun. Let's go for the straight damage. Try and get the Beast Eater off the map as soon as possible. Sorry, Corpse Eater, rather. You only get 1 attack, that's fine by me, especially if you miss it. And rabies. Stop stressing my nerd out! Good lord. Only actual target that matters if it hits. There was no reason to do that, but it wasn't a great reason to heal either, I guess. And there's rabies. Great. So he's going to do extra damage, but he has lower accuracy. Negative 10 accuracy plus 15% damage. Which is why the target kind of got away from that.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
Please go first, Jester. That's not a Jester. Please. Damn it. And on way. God damn, I hate this. Negative 25% virtue chance. Not horrible. Definitely not as bad as it could have been.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I have thrown away so much money recently. Okay, we're gonna rest.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Okay. I definitely have to take, like, both of these. Prevents nighttime ambush. You have to sharpen spear as well. That's a shame that we pretty much had everything that we had to do dictated.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Alright, let's move then. One of you is actually... Yeah, you are straight up not in a good position with regard to those. I'm gonna have you read. Damn it. Okay, straight down and then across. Oh, this is a shit draw in a room. Okay, you've got Boar Rush from the back of the field. That is horrible to have, actually. I think, first off, we want to dog treats. But I actually have an almost... I've got like a 95% chance to stun you. I'm gonna roll it. Harvest, start stacking bleeds on both of you. I really should have just lowered your damage on that. Whoops. Luckily, you've got low speed, so I'll probably act first next turn anyway. Misses it. Perfect. And let's lower your speed by 37%.
A singular strike.
Probably get an Iron Swan out as well. Oh, nice. It dies to the bleed. Took 2 crits. It's quite lucky, actually.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
We'll start doing slice-offs to start stacking up the bleed even more on this character. We still haven't had this one attack, and this is a beast. I'm actually going to go for the mark and reduction of dodge, so that that can do as much damage as it did.
Monstrous size has no
Intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue. Alright. There goes the skeleton key. God damn! Really want that. Alright. We're gonna eat some food and take the deeds. I'd like to take the... I'd like to take other things as well, but I can't really afford to. So, if I move down this way, then I can actually avoid that obstacle. And I've only got 2 torches left, so I'm actually going to do the zigzag. Salvage and unburnt. Perfect. Especially considering the fact that we actually don't really have enough torches. I am outright appalled. That's right, appalled that we haven't got more... Oh god, there was a secret room all the way back up there. Are you kidding me? Hang on, I can avoid scouting 2 rooms. There's 2 rooms on this map that I don't have to go to. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I could even go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do all of that in low light to get as much stuff as possible. Okay. So that means I go down and then across. Right. God, I did not see that secret door. That is my bad. I must have, like, scouted it backwards from where I was. I guess that happens with secret doors. This is the last time I'm really going to need a torch. Because I should rest after this fight. Just focus on the one target that's actually horrible. Sky slaps. Perfect. It is doggy biscuit time. Yeah, you're not going to bleed enough unless I do this. Oh, hooked him right in the hurts. As long as I prevent my characters from getting any more diseases, I am absolutely A-okay with anything that occurs. They are just not rolling that many crits right now. Oh, great, and I can't do anything. And I stress healed the wrong person. Whoops. That's entirely my fault, that one. Oh, I have no one to blame but me. Nice.
Masterfully executed.
Very nice. Could have marked him or debuffed his damage, but I don't think that's necessary. Man, if only I rolled that first stress heal. Resist the bleed. If you hadn't resisted the bleed, I probably would have used the bandages there. I'm gonna roll the stun. I might actually be accused of stalling at this point, though. It's gonna be annoying. Heal her up. I said heal, not bleed. They don't even sound similar. How did you get me confused, video game?
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
I'm taking the money. And I'm gonna have to fight in relatively low light over here. That's gonna be annoying as well. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. It's time to read! Oh, he read well. God fucking damn it. Get something worthwhile, please. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this fight in this amount of light, which is gonna be kind of annoying. Drums of debilitation rolls out. It's just debuff, it's fine. Yeah, negative 15 dodge. Alright, yeah, marks. Which the other targets are better in. God damn it. That was pretty bad, actually. You haven't attacked yet, so I'll do slice off on you. Possible crit would have killed you with the bleed. Didn't even bleed. Gonna be one of my last that I go through. Plus, I need to get the dog treats out of my inventory so I have space for other things. Very nice. I kind of wanted to heal, but at the same time I was like, if I can remove more damage from the field, I might put myself in a better position, as long as this doesn't do damage. Quiverimon is going to have to roll. No, heal him. Thank you. Whew. That could have been bad. Actually, let me rephrase that. That could have been worse.
A decisive pummeling.
Very nice.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Are you ready for stress? Sinful behavior is vanquished. You lost slow draw. That's completely fine by me. Okay. I hate that I'm missing these rooms. The treasure specifically. Oh, right, I was supposed to rest in that room. Whoops. Whoopsie. We'll be fine. yourself a little. Finish him. Definitely. And the Hellion should be able to finish this. Which means now the fight is down to just one cudgel. Oh, especially if you use Ball and Chain.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
And he's been cudgeled. Well, fight's over. That was fun. Slice it off. And again, with high protection, I might want to slice off. Yeah, I might want to make you bleed. If it bleeds, we can certainly kill it. Slice it off, and now you're completely dead. Which means I focus on heals.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And we should get the mission complete dialogue right now. Which we did. Firewood.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
There's a very low chance that we actually get a fight in here, because we do have... There should actually be no chance that we get fights in there, so I just want to roll... Juice Torchlight by 100, increase stress by 50. That's actually fine, because I am going to turn my torch entirely off. So, do that. And remove his mortality debuff, I guess. Whee! I definitely need to prevent the nighttime ambush, though. So, you roll this. Let's Rebel. Everyone gets major debuffs, but that's fine.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Reads an unsettling passage and takes an incredible amount of stress damage. So I've got Black as Pitch on because we're going to have an incredible amount more loot, and I want to see how that affects these two curios, and possibly even the secret door, because I don't know if the secret door, if its loot is affected by having Black as Pitch on. I probably should have just taken those crests, to be honest. I did save a key, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Perfect. Ancient artifact contained great many treasures. 2 food, yeah! You can even hear screams in the background. Well, it's well made. Say that much about this video game. It's definitely incredibly well made. And let's get out of here.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
Cove Tactician, Ruins Adventure replaces the Ruins Explorer that you got previously. Cove Adventure. Fear of Unholy is actually fine in most places. We get relatively few unholy enemies in areas that we actually want to be taking Quiv Almond to. Cove Tactician is actually pretty damn good for the Hellion, though.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
Okay, there's a lot of diseases on a lot of characters that we are going to want to cure. Let's see. Unequipped, sort by rarity. That's all been upgraded. I could upgrade the furnace again, but I think actually my next move is upgrade this. Hard skinned, hard noggin, mediate. No, okay, never mind. I don't want any of you. Do I have enough for this? Yeah, I do. Perfect.
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
So now it's cheap as hell, cheap as chips for our opponents. What am I talking about? Our characters to learn new things. It's going to be as cheap as it ever will be. Let's face that much. We've got a lot more busts than we usually carry around, and that's because we haven't been upgrading our stress buildings. And the reason we haven't been upgrading our stress buildings is, let's face it, we don't leave many dungeons super stressed. And I will admit, the reason for that is mostly just that I don't really do dark dungeons yet. Oh, nice. So I want a lot of crests for the Nomad Wagon, and then you need a lot of crests for the Survivalist as well. Interestingly enough, you can actually have 4 skills unlocked. So if I unlock another one, I will have all 4 available. But at the same time, that costs so much money. I just want to get everyone to have their equipment upgraded, and then I'll worry about those kinds of things. In fact, talking about worrying about those kinds of things in some sort of a future date, my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we will see you and worry about our characters next time.